voices. Hi everybody, it's your friend. Yeah, he was right here and he just left. Couldn't wait for you. Okay, first things first. I am here to elevate you, to show you another side of things. So this way, you use some of it. Doesn't have to be all of it. You don't have to swallow everything I say. But I will say a word. I'll make a sound. I'll tell you something. I'll have an idea, a concept that will ring true to you. It's as if I'm speaking to you. It's as if the spirit, and spirit is everywhere, is having me deliver a message to someone. Like I said, it could be a word. It could be a concept, an idea. Just listen up, who knows? It might help. If you find yourself in a tight spot, or just living life, and you want to figure it out, it takes a village, and we can all help each other. But the number one thing is here, I'm here to elevate you. I'm not here to be negative. And if I do, I will edit it out. So you don't have to hear it. I'm here to elevate you. Okay? So, first thing first. All prayers, that is, all of them, all of the prayers, all needs, they're all seen in heaven by the divine. Now, one thing we have to get straight is, when I'm speaking about heaven, I'm not speaking about a place in the sky, but it's in a higher realm. Okay? Alright, so let's just leave it at that. Anytime you, by the way, I wrote these things, I try to wing it, and, I don't have time to be editing every stupid thing I say. So what I'll do is I'll just write it down. I mean, I write this stuff all the time, and I have volumes of this stuff, so, anyway, I'll read them off to you. See, I'm starting to go on a tangent, and then I sound stupid, and then I'm just wasting your time. Anyway, anytime you do something positive, for instance, you're praying, or you're meditating, or you're just really focusing on the good in your life, that is noticed by the divine. If you do a good deed, that is noticed by the divine. It's tallied up. I know, like the song goes, they're keeping a list, checking it twice, type of thing. Okay? Again, I'm going to elevate you, but I am not going to just fill you up with BS, okay? This is for real, and that's why I do it, because I've always been told that I give good advice. So, I know I've been in deep positions, in the muck, on the dirt, with my hands and my knees on the dirt, facing the dirt, low down. But there's a way out. There's a way out. There's always a way out. By the way, I'm bilingual, so excuse me, sometimes my accent gets in the way. Anyway, again, back to the good deeds, the positive things that you do, the helping hand that you offer. All of that is noticed by the divine. It is as if there is a cascade of light, of goodness, falling upon the person performing the good deed. But not only that, the person being helped. Let's say you find a person that is on their hands and knees, ready to quit, ready to call it quits. They've been beat. I'm sure you've been there. And you help them out, or help her out, or help them out. First, that's noticed by the divine. And that cascade of light will touch you, but it will also touch those you help. It will also touch those who notice you're helping, and those who find out later on, throughout that day, throughout that week, throughout that month, that year, that person's lifetime, they'll remember what you did, and you'll be an example of goodness. You make that person think twice about doing something bad, and always do the right thing because they saw you. When you live in a world and a universe that is all mind, where do you think that goes? Always in your mind. It stays there, the good and the bad. So if you're harboring any bad feelings towards anyone, it's not going to them. It's staying right put because you are the mind who is having those thoughts. It boils down to that. People. I was going to say ladies and gentlemen, but we are realizing now that there is more than that. And let's just say that the divine knows what it's doing. Trust me, it knows what it's doing. You could never come up with the kind of ideas, concepts, or let's just say strategies to get you forward than the great mind. And we all come from that mind. We all are in that mind. We all are that mind. All individually. You live in a universe of your own. Everybody does individually. We cross paths with each other so we can help each other advance or test each other a little bit. Anybody who's ever treated you bad has tested you. He has taught you something. You see, it's all part of the divine plan. Where do you want to go? You have an idea. The divine will get you there. You just have to trust. And trust is courage. It's bravery. It's not just like, just throw it out to the wind and it's like, well, there goes nothing. When we say that, nothing happens because you're the mind. That's how powerful you are. So going back to that cascade of light that arrives at you the moment you think about doing a good deed, let alone when you're actually performing it. This cascade of light falls upon those who connect. Those who connect. Those who connect have connection. So how do we connect by keeping yourself elevated. That's where the highest is, right? So negativity must go bye-bye. I'm not saying to repress or don't take negativity. That's the shadow side. You have to work that out. We all do. So you get rid of your, or not get rid of you. Really come to peace with it, with all the darkness, with what you think is your darkness, with what you think makes you bad or evil. Again, it's not going anywhere, and it's not coming from anywhere outside of you. So these demands that we put on ourselves become that load that makes us feel bad, and therefore makes us get into dark states of mind where we end up really just making things worse. So before it gets that bad, we want to make sure that we reconnect or realign. And I want you to remember that no matter what, if you're trying to get up the scale, you can do it. Just takes one step at a time. Sometimes you just have to start with smiling. And then the person in front of you will have to smile, because that's what we do as humans. We imitate, we mimic. That's how you can become a positive influence yourself. So think about or visualize someone who's really positive. What do you visualize them as? Yeah, I heard it. A big bulb, bright light. A big, bright ball of light. There you go, that's what I meant to say. See, my English. Yeah, so, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, well, you see positive people who are a big, bright ball of light. Getting my brain twisted like a pretzel. Anyway, if you're a positive person, or, first of all, if you're connecting, that's not gonna be a problem. You're gonna be positive no matter what. Things will arrive or come to you according to the vibration you're ringing on, because you vibrate. So if you're elevating yourself, you're vibrating high. So if you're vibrating high, you're close to the highest. But if you're vibrating high, only things that vibrate high come to you. You know what I mean? So eventually, those things that are low vibrating or low vibrational will eventually vibrate away from you, because you're not in the same channel. See, that's how channels, how the radio stations work. You hit a specific frequency, and then you listen to that show. So what you're doing is you're raising up yourself to that particular frequency, and you're only gonna see what's in that frequency. So all the things that bother you, all the things that are aching you, will eventually vibrate away, because they're not in the same vicinity. They're not even in the same continent. My point is that you have to do it, and you can do it. It's not some medication you take. It is not someone is gonna come and tell you. You have to do it. You have to choose to be happy. I heard that before. That happiness is a choice. So, no one universe is here to make you happy. You have to live for yourself. And isn't that the greatest gift? Is freedom. Freedom to choose. You want to go up, or you want to go down. You want to go down, but you know what's there. All the bad stuff you don't want. And we're not going to sit there and go, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. Just feel that. What is that? What's that saying? I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. I'm already feeling anxious. That's negative. I'm already feeling, like fearful. That's not good. And fear profits men nothing. Fear profits a human being nothing. It's literally a state of mind, but also a low vibrational state. You're not in homeostasis, just physically. If you're not in homeostasis, your body is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's in survival mode. That's not good. A lot of us are on survival mode. We have to get out of there. But we don't do it by pushing or pulling. We just get on another train. We get on another wheel. If you want to get off this wheel, just get on another one.